Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Welcome. This is your monthly love prediction reading for September. It still is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. You must use your discernment when watching tarot. Pick and choose the pieces that fit for you. There's one more. And time is fluid and everyone involved does have free will. We can't force anyone to do anything. When you keep all of that in mind, this is for entertainment and personal development purposes only. And if we mention finances or anything to do with health, please back it up with professional advice because I am neither of those. Okay. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. I'm drawn to the crown at the top of that person's head. Feeling strong crown chakra energy in their auric. It's like an eyeball, like an iris behind it. So the upper chakras, the crown chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra, self-expression, connection to the divine, intuition, sense of purpose, direction in life is shifting, changing, or it has an effect on this relationship in some way. You've got Chiron and healing, and Mercury in communication, which we have Mercury in the microwave at the moment. Mercury in retrograde, for those of you who want to correct me for my joke. And we also have Venus still in retrograde until September 4th. So communication is going to be an important part of healing. There could be therapy involved here. You know, it kind of looks like a therapy session. These people sitting here and the guardian angel and the Cupid kind of lingering, being like, all right, are we ready? It feels like possibly mediation for some of you, or getting approval, like with someone sitting in. What's that called? Like a chaperone? Wow. That might be very specific for some of you. You have known each other before. That could be a past life relationship in terms of Akashic records, another dimension. It could also be in your past, in this 3D lifetime, in this incarnation. There's a lot of healing energy coming from this connection. And I think you feel it, Pisces, when you come together, even if you're in an existing relationship, there's a new sense of healing that seems to be emanating from you and your person being together. Eight of Pentacles, it's something that you've had to work on, or maybe you work together. The Devil energy, you've had to work on overcoming possible, like, again, mediation, possible traumas, possible addictions, possible obsessions, but it feels like unhealthy attachment styles that has caused a lot of self-doubt. This work on yourself that you seem to be doing, or work together, like couples therapy, seems to be making amends. It seems to be healing. It seems to be resensitizing you in a good way, but it's going to require a lot of like analyzing of emotions is what I'm feeling, because Pisces can get very lost in their emotions at times. They can become too like, I don't want to say too emotional, but they want it. I'm a Cancer, I understand. You can kind of get lost in fantasy. You've got an exquisite imagination. I wanted to say extreme. So there's, for some of you, there really is mediation here when it comes to a divorce or custody for some of you. Even mediation or like, yeah, couples therapy. You're feeling like, I don't want to keep an open mind because this is going on. If this is someone you're cutting ties with and you just need to like have the closure, there's lots of healing happening from that, and you seem to be closed off to love. You've got too many things on your mind. You've got too many other people's opinions on your mind. You're scrolling hard and like going deep. If there's more than 3 fingers worth of scroll in one sitting, you're gone too far. And I think you're kind of getting to the toxic side of social media and seeing memes and things that, you know, and it's funny I said Mercury's in the microwave because it's like this thing that I saw on Instagram. So you're seeing things that like skew your perspective in perhaps not the most healthy way, to the point where you're in denial about how unhealthy this habit is for you and how unhealthily it's causing your mindset to report back to you. You're kind of seeing things through a limited viewfinder, like a lens that isn't serving you anymore. And so maybe you need to curiously start looking at things, and this is part of the work that you may be doing. It's like, what are you consuming? Be careful of what you're consuming, so that you can see opportunities when they arrive, because you don't want to get in too much of a, and like I said, I'm not a medical professional, you don't want to get too much into a Debbie Downer depressive kind of state here. If you're not wanting to go outdoors, if you're not wanting to accept offers from friends, if you're saying, no, I'm not worth it, if you're living in sweats, and actually feeling like this self-doubt, self-shame, you're being quite hard on yourself and you're really living in the pain instead of living in curiosity and wonder, like, and not to say there's shame on sweats, that's why I backed it up with that other stuff. It's like, if you're dressing differently and not putting any effort into your appearance or personality or hygiene or anything like that, there's something like, there's signs here that is saying you need to get this in balance and you need to work on detaching. I feel like there's a new opportunity for you to do this, and there's a new opportunity for you to invest. The investment that you're putting into something will grow. This work will pay off in a big way. I actually feel like this work might pay off in a way where justice is served in your best interests, and you will receive some kind of compensation or some kind of reconciliation or an offer, or a new job comes from this. You could even decide that you want to do this as work. Like, it's a very Piscean thing to be a counselor or a therapist, you know, service to others and in a healing modality. Okay, it seems to, if you will allow it, if you will see the opportunities that are even here in the darkest and heaviest of times, you will actually see that there are new things here for you. There are ideas presenting themselves. There are smart things. There are things that provoke wonder and provide a sense of inspiration for you. They're there if you can choose. And it feels like just small little changes that make such a difference for you. Choose what you consume, including what you're drinking, what you're eating, because they can be obsessions. What you're, if you have an obsession with the news and like bad news, maybe even avoiding like crime docos and stuff like that for a while. Like, really, what do you consume? What is in your atmosphere? Do you need a clean house? You know, do you need to wash your face, hydrate, like everything, people, places, spaces, things, music, everything. Really consider what you're consuming, because I think there's something new coming for you. I can see there's something new coming for you that is going to require a bit of get up and go. And you've been working so hard, and it's like, oh, you're presenting me with a new offer when really I just feel like I need a holiday. I feel like this is empowering you, and that's going to be bigger and better than a holiday, and it will lead to you creating a life where you can, you know, that you don't even need a holiday from, to be completely honest, because you'll end up loving it so much, is what I'm intuitively picking up. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ace and Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands, which direction do I go in? You might even have a few opportunities. This could be an opportunity to travel. There feels like two passions. This could really align two of your passions, actually. It could align two of your passions. You've got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, options. I've got options now that I didn't even think that I had. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom that could really set you up. Like I said, I was intuitively picking up that there's chances for you to I kind of want to say take shortcuts. So create a life that you don't need a holiday from is exactly what I was. It allows you to be choosy about who and what and all those things that I was talking about you can consume. It allows you to have an open mind about, well, what love could come in next, because I strongly feel there's such a dramatic healing process going on that you start to realize that life is full of possibilities. And that the mistakes that you've learnt from, the lessons that you've learnt from, the L's that you've taken, the things you've lost along the way, it feels like, well, now I can skip steps. You know, it's like recognition of prior learning, and now you can move forward at speed. Wow. Anything else we need to know about this situation, in particular love? I'm hearing that this could put you in position to meet the love of your life. 5 of Cups. It comes with some bittersweet disappointment as well. Because it's like, well, why couldn't I have that with that person and things would have been better? But I think that that's a fleeting thought, because you do understand that there's still plenty of cups and plenty of options. You've got the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups has got 1 cup knocked over here, 3 that look like they are empty, but there's 1 that's like a shining option. There's 1 that this person is reaching for. There's 1 that's been presented. There's this Ace of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands is giving you more like direction, but I feel like there's one thing that really helps you to learn something, go the distance, travel in that direction at speed. It's something that happens quite quickly. It's a breakthrough. It's a decision that happens quite quickly once you've assessed the options. Death and rebirth. Yeah, you're completely closing one chapter and starting anew. And interesting that I put that over the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. Death and rebirth is Scorpionic energy. Intense transformation, like intense transformation. And possibly leading outside, I wanted to say bleeding. Oof, bleeding outside of September. So it's like, there's something very natural about that though, you know? It's like it's a wound, but it's, I want to say like bloodletting. You know how that used to be a thing in medicine back in the day. It's getting out the toxic thing. So I strongly feel that that's actually meant to be tears. Like there's tears that go with that. But I feel like there's a shedding, because when you think of it like a menstrual cycle, it's like a shedding of old skin. There's a shedding happening here. Very interesting analogy. I don't know why some of you needed to hear that. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. The chapter is closing. There's been divine timing at play. Things have moved in this direction for a particular reason. This is the first time I'm kind of looking at this person with their feet in a position of a 4. So I want to say solid foundations are coming. Your manifestations are coming. Stability is coming with this opportunity. And we saw that 10 of Pentacles. It's happening quickly, okay? So some of this might really feel like you've got your feet in quicksand, and then an opportunity comes through when you start to change up how you view the world, when you start to change up how you think, when you start to change up what communication comes in. And it could definitely come through from like you breaking free from some kind of religious factor, or you elevating on your spiritual path with your faith, whatever that is. But I feel like there's a past life relationship that is coming back, or coming back around. Okay, so whether it's coming back from a past life or from the past in this life, keep an open mind, because I feel like if you've transformed that much, someone else can transform that much. And it feels like you're aligning your light and dark. So if there are addictive, obsessive traits to your personality, you're redirecting where that goes. I love that for you. Beautiful energy. Anything we need to know about love? Question mark. Yeah, there's still keep an open mind. It's still unknown at this point where this person comes in, because we're not actually seeing a defined person here. You have options, you have opportunities, that you have growth, you have healing. There may be some communication coming from someone, okay? But keep an open mind, because it may not be who you think. And then you have document, okay? So it could be someone that you see in a photograph. It could be someone that signs a document for you. that maybe there's a contract in terms of work, and that like maybe it's your boss, maybe there's something that you work on together. It's a study kind of thing, someone you meet at study. You've got soul low, but it's in reverse. I don't normally read reversals on this deck, but I just want to say, like, you won't be soul low for that long. When this is upright, this is talking about, like, independent pleasure. So, first of all, focus on your independent pleasure, but I think quickly it flips, okay? That's the message I want to give you with that. What else is happening for Pisces in love in the month of September? This is a big energy of self-love, like self-devotion is what I want to say. Devotion to self and devotion to one's happiness and healing. Because when you can cleanse this pain, that is your superpower. Your softness is your superpower. If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you know that I talk about that a lot. A rejection is protection, and this is protecting your energy, okay? Protecting where your energy goes. And all the energy that you have spent in healing is now going to be spent in learning, growing, investing, swiftly changing. It's like it's all catching up to you. Wow, stunning. All that red energy as well. It's going to be an intense transformation for sure. I feel like it's happening quickly. Let go of the past. Let go of things that have been holding you back. People, places, things, addictions, things that are unhealthy for you. Let them go. It feels like a healthy new cycle is beginning for you. Again, I'm drawn to your top chakras, your upper chakras, I should say. So I would use some of these affirmations. I am open to the healing power of spirit working in my life. I am open. I open myself to the inner guidance and wisdom, and I speak my truth and express myself honestly, okay? Using your intuition is going to help you redirect your life with a sense of purpose, and will help you connect you to the divine, whatever divine you believe in. This is really opening up your mind. It's opening up your throat. It's opening up your intuition, your self-trust, and it's opening up what you can download, you know, from angels, divine guidance, from your past self, even from a past lover. You know, you could really be calling each other in by the work that you're doing. I'm also seeing this person's heart chakra lit up as well. So the upper chakras and then the heart chakra as well. I have the courage to love unconditionally. That's why it's like, keep an open mind, because you seem to be someone who has loved intensely before. And this is saying you can actually have that in return. Trust, yes. And I'm going to take this one as well. Get more information. That's that Page of Swords, okay? So about this opportunity, you learn more. There's a document you need to sign. There's a process that you need to go through. And you seem to be learning more about your person is what I want to say with that as well. I think you're learning more about yourself, but in turn, that really guides you to learning more about your person. And I feel you learn more about a higher sense of love, okay? So that could be seen in a spiritual sense, a higher love. But a higher love only comes when someone has done deep healing. Two parties have done deep healing, and when they respect themselves enough to like call in and magnetize that kind of love. Wow. I feel like you're closing out the generational cycles here as well. Ancestry that maybe has to do, because we have ancestors when it comes to family. We have ancestors when it comes to place, like location. We have ancestors when it comes to work. And those people are surrounding you at all times. You might even really need to communicate with some of your ancestors, your angels, your spirits, your gods, with this trust and get more information. So maybe meditation and prayer is going to be very important for you. But I also feel like actual movement and actual investment, because of this Two of Wands and just that whole bottom line of what's going on here. You've got two overall advice cards. I'm going to leave the one that fell on the floor. Allow yourself your feelings. Resist others' pressure to laugh when you feel like crying, or to be social when you need to be alone, okay? And that's possibly like you feel like you're rejecting your friends at the moment, but perhaps they don't know what you're going through, and you're so close to the tipping point that you want to get it done. Is kind of the energy that I get there. And then be fair to yourself by not carrying blame or regret for things beyond your control. Yeah, generational trauma even. Or feeling solely responsible for relationships that didn't work out as you'd hoped. Wow. that says it all, really. That says it all, okay? Being kind to yourself, whether this addiction or obsession was you or whether you were unhealthily attached to someone due to manipulation, and in some way that created you as, I don't want to use the word victim, but like possibly as an unwilling participant, and you didn't realize what you were getting into, and now you're wizened to that, you're healing from that, and you're like, how did I get that far? It's like, allow yourself to feel that, be fair to yourself, okay? So being very, very, give yourself the tender love and care that you would give to someone that you love and care about, and it will show up with a swift shift in opportunity that could lead you to moving in a new direction where love possibly mysteriously appears before you, like their name appears before you, as something comes across your desk, a message comes into your phone. This is really interesting about how this is going to play out, but Spirit doesn't want to give too much. So this does feel like something that's going to leak into October, November, December, okay? So I love you guys so much. Look after yourselves. Please let me know in the comments below how it resonated, which bits actually fit for you, and if it's in a single relationship, if it's with yourself, if it's a relationship that you're already in or one that you want to call in. If you would like more information specific to your situation, you can book a personal reading with me in the link in the description box. But good luck to you all. I love you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting and subscribing so you don't miss it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.